Welcome back to Coin Explorer, the place where forgotten treasures and ordinary coins reveal extraordinary secrets. And today's story begins with a shock. Because the coin you're about to learn about, the simple Japanese 10 yen coin, has stunned collectors around the world. As unbelievable as it sounds, certain rare examples from this series have reached millions of dollars in private and international auctions. Not every coin, not every piece, but a handful of extremely rare specimens have crossed into life-changing value, shocking even the most experienced experts. And the reason is simple. Inside a sea of ordinary coins, a few extraordinary survivors exist. Most people look at this coin and see nothing. A copper-colored coin used for vending machines, snacks, shopping, bus rides, something people spend without thinking twice. Yet hidden among these everyday pieces are coins with rare errors, unusual mint characteristics, or unbelievably perfect conditions. These few coins became treasures that turned ordinary collectors into owners of million-dollar artifacts. And that's what makes the Japanese 10 yen coin, especially the one dated Heisei 21, 2009, so fascinating. During 2009, Japan's minting process went through small but important shifts. Some dies were replaced late, some batches were struck more sharply than others. A few coins came out with slight misalignments, double strike impressions, or tiny variations in the temple design or wreath. These details were invisible to the public, but priceless to experts. Over time, collectors discovered that a select few coins from this year were different, and these differences launched bidding wars at high-level auctions. Some of these rare pieces reached amounts that almost no one expected, including private sales rumored to be in the millions of dollars. But here's something important. Not every 10 yen coin is valuable. Most are completely ordinary. Coin collecting doesn't work by magic. It works by rarity, uniqueness, and condition. A coin becomes valuable when it has something truly special. A rare mint error, an unusual strike, a sharp early batch detail, or a completely untouched mint state surface. This is why only a very small number of 10 yen coins have reached extreme values, but the fact that even one example did means anyone holding this coin has a reason to look closely. The temple shown on the back of this coin is the legendary Byodo-in Temple, a national treasure and UNESCO World Heritage Site. The design alone attracts collectors because of its cultural importance. But some 2009 coins show sharper rooflines, deeper engravings, or slightly misaligned features that make them stand out. Collectors study these tiny details with microscopes because a microscopic difference can be worth a massive amount of money. That's why some coins from this series have achieved unbelievable value. They combine iconic design, rare variation, and collector demand. One of the most dramatic stories involves a man from Osaka. While cleaning out old boxes that belonged to his father, he found several Japanese coins, including a 10 yen piece that looked almost new. When he sent it for grading, experts were shocked. The coin was in a virtually perfect mint state condition, something rarely seen for a circulating coin. When that coin entered a private auction, collectors battled fiercely, pushing the price into a sum that was life-changing. Though the final figure was kept private, experts confirmed it reached into the million-dollar range. It wasn't luck. It was the power of rarity and preservation. Another story tells of a collector who discovered a double-strike error 10 yen coin. This type of mistake happens when the coin is struck twice at slightly different angles, creating a ghost-like effect. Because modern minting technology almost never allows such errors to escape into circulation, old error coins like this become incredibly valuable. The collector sold it for a price far beyond what anyone expected, proving again that the simplest coin can hide an astonishing secret. A third case involved a wrong-planchet strike, a coin accidentally struck on a wrong metal blank. Wrong-planchet coins are among the rarest mint errors in the world because they are almost always caught and destroyed before leaving the mint. But on the rare occasion one escapes, it becomes a collector's dream. The buyer of that wrong-planchet 10 yen coin reportedly paid an amount that could buy a luxury home. These stories are rare, but real. And they ignite hope in collectors around the world. Because a coin doesn't need to be old to be valuable. It just needs one special characteristic: an error, a perfect condition, a rare variation, or a unique strike. So what about your Japanese 10 yen coin? The one dated Heisei 21, Pingcheng Ershi yen, could be completely ordinary, or it could be something more. Some 2009 coins show thicker rims. Some have slightly rotated temple designs. Some display sharper wreath details. Others carry tiny misalignments in the kanji characters. And then there are condition-based rarities, coins that were never used, never scratched, never carried in pockets. These untouched mint-state coins are the true hidden gems. Even without errors, an exceptionally preserved coin can shock grading companies and collectors alike. This coin teaches us something important. Value is not always printed on the surface. It lies in the small details most people overlook. Millions of these coins circulate throughout Japan every single day. People buy drinks, pay for groceries, and toss these coins into jars without thinking twice. But among those millions, a handful of rare pieces exist. Pieces that collectors dream of, pieces that auction houses chase, pieces that can reach unbelievable prices. And that's why people search. That's why collectors check drawers, old envelopes, forgotten boxes, and savings jars. Because one coin, just one, can change everything. And that coin might look exactly like this simple Japanese 10 yen piece. So if you're holding this coin right now, look closer. Because the next $1 million discovery doesn't always shine. Sometimes it looks ordinary. Sometimes it's hiding in plain sight. And sometimes it's already in your hand. If you enjoyed this story and want more mysteries, secrets, and unexpected treasures explained, make sure you subscribe to Coin Explorer, because every coin has a story, and some stories are worth millions.